Lots of you ask me questions like why do I read so much, how do I read so much, and don't I find books boring? To the third one, obviously I don't. That's why I have this channel in the first place. But yeah, a lot of you asked me this question, and today I'm going to answer that in this video. This video is all about why I read and why I think you should too. Now, to be very honest, if someone asks me in real life why do I like to read, I don't have one particular answer to this question, because ever since I can remember, I have loved books and I have loved reading. So I don't know what exactly are the reasons why I am so much into reading. But since so many of you asked me this, I really wanted to find the answer myself as well. So I sat down, I tried coming up with points that I think uh, attract me towards reading, and I think will help you convincing yourself that reading is a good habit and you should inculcate it in your life as well. Now, a lot of these points might seem cliche, but they are cliche for a reason. So if you want to know what all the points are, keep on watching. Now, some of these points are something that I myself feel have helped me in reading more, or developing a habit of reading or reading regularly. And some of these things I have taken from the internet, because I wanted to just make this video diverse and give you as many points as I could to convince you to develop a habit of reading. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, number one, as I said, very cliche, reading always widens your knowledge. It widens your knowledge about everything in the world. In each book you read, there will be at least one new thing that you will learn. Maybe a word, maybe about a particular country, maybe about a particular custom prevalent in a particular country. So there are a lot of different things. Maybe if you read scientific fiction, you'll learn a lot over there. No matter what genre you read, you can read fiction, you can read non-fiction, you can read romance novels, you can read autobiographies, mystery, thriller, you name it. You will always learn something new. Okay, reason number two is vocabulary. You have heard it a lot of times, right? And it is true. If you are someone looking towards enriching your vocabulary, adding more words to it, there's nothing better that you could do than read. And again, there are no limitations. You can read anything. You can even read a newspaper if you're not into books. So yeah, just reading will enrich your vocabulary. So once you start reading very regularly, you will keep coming across some words that you are unfamiliar to, and then you keep coming across them, you understand them, and in what context to use those words, and then slowly and gradually, sometimes you won't even notice, they will become a part of your vocabulary. Whenever you will be talking to someone, you will use those words. So yeah, this is definitely true. It really helps in enriching your vocab. Now, I feel very old when I say this third point, but it really helps you keep off social media. Especially during quarantine and lockdown and everything, we have all become a lot more involved into social medias. Like we were anyways, in the first place, we were so addicted to social media, any sort of platform. But I think once you start, loving books and loving reading, you will automatically give a lot of your time to books from the time that you gave to social media. We often turn towards, all these social networking sites because we are bored, because we want to be entertained. And I think books are a really good form of entertainment. Once you start loving them, you will realize, you will become addicted. Really, trust me guys, it happens. So and it's obviously, reading is much better for your mental health, for your eyes, for everything, as compared to social media. Especially during these days, books have been a bigger support system, a bigger source of entertainment for me than social media. Number four, the more you read, the more your imagination expands. This is, especially true for fiction, but I won't say it's 100% limited to reading fiction. When you read lots of stuff, you get to know about different things that exist in the world, going back to my first point, and you get to know about different writing styles, different issues all over the world. You slowly and gradually, your imagination starts to expand as well. And this is related to my next point, that if you are an aspiring writer, reading is perhaps the best thing you could do, since it expands your imagination. It's obviously, I don't need to explain this, it's good if if you want to be a writer. And other than that, again, as I said, you get to know about so many different writing styles, different ways you could present a story, write a book, what all you could write about. So the opportunities are endless, and the more you read, the better of a writer you become. Whenever I face writer's block, I actually go and start reading, because trust me guys, it's great for your imagination. And also it refreshes you. If there's a story that you are thinking about, but you are not able to develop anything further in that, give it a break and read. It will take your mind off it, and it will probably also give you some ideas. Now, as I said, I also tried looking at some points on the internet, and one of that is that reading boosts your intelligence and memory, which means in your old age you will be less likely to become a victim to Alzheimer's disease. If you don't know, Alzheimer's is a disease where you start forgetting stuff. It starts from forgetting little things and it grows into very severe cases. In some cases, I have read that a lot of people forget their own family members, they forget their houses. Yeah, so Alzheimer's is pretty bad, and it mostly happens in senior citizens. With age, the condition develops. So it is scientifically proven that the more you read, your memory becomes stronger, you become more intelligent, and that results in reduced risk of having Alzheimer's disease. This is a very simple thing that you could do to prevent yourself from having the disease in your old age, so why not do it? Now, the next point is kind of limited to fiction. From what I have read on the internet, that fiction makes you more empathetic, and that totally makes sense. You read about different worlds, different characters, their different situations, different ways of dealing with different things, just everything different. So basically you read a lot about differences, and you step into shoes of so many people, you start understanding so many types of mentalities, and I think that results in being empathetic. If you do not know what empathetic is, it means trying to see yourself in someone else's shoes, trying to see yourself in someone else's situation basically, and empathize with them, like understand what they are going through. That's empathy, and reading helps you develop empathy, and which I think further results in having good relations with people, because if you can understand people better, you will have good relations with people. Now, the last one is, again, I have read on the internet that this is also scientifically proven. Reading helps you sleep better. As people from my generation, from what I've noticed, we love sleeping. We can sleep all day, but on the other hand, we have a lot of trouble sleeping. So if you're someone who finds it difficult to have a good night's sleep, or if you are suffering from insomnia or anything like that, I think you can give reading a go, because 2009 a university in UK conducted a research about different things that will help you relax, and from that they found out that reading just for 6 minutes will lower your stress levels 68%, which is much more than walking or having tea or coffee or listening to music. And all these three things are so well known to reduce stress, and reading has given better results. And again, I am a testimony to this. Reading before bed, it gives you awesome sleep. I don't know what's the scientific reason behind it, but what I think is that when I dive into some other story, some other world, my mind and my thoughts are cleared of anything that I am thinking, of anything that I'm going through. So it's like the best break or the best end to a day. There's a lot of things that are going on in our mind 24/7. So it's good to give yourself a break and for once look at someone else's story. That is all for today's video, guys. If you liked it, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you like bookish videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell as well. You can also follow me on Instagram. I keep updating about my reading stuff over there. My Instagram handle will be on the screen and the link will be in the description, so make sure click on that and follow me on Instagram as well. I will see you with my next video. Bye.